Hear
Okay.
me now?
To share the recording, you have to send me, please send me these details, your name in one message, huh? Your name, the grade you are in, नहीं, grade जरूरत नहीं है मुझे, parents name and their phone number. So the team will send the feedback and parents name and their contact number. ठीक है? एक मैसेज में लिख के भेजना है बेटा ये. So they will share the recording also and they will share the feedback also of this session. Okay. So let's start with the session. So thing starts like this. What is trigonometry? Anybody who has heard about it? What is trigonometry?
Sir, measurement of triangle.
Okay. Measurement of triangles. Anshul, would you like
No,
to
sir.
answer?
No, sir.
No idea? Okay. Anybody else would like to answer it? Anurag, Sumit. See, we will keep it interactive, huh? मतलब हम बात करते रहेंगे. ठीक है. So trigonometry is a branch of mathematics where we study the relation between the angles and the sides of a triangle. The angles and the sides of a triangle. So this is what is trigonometry is. ठीक है. So before moving any further in this chapter, I am introducing you to these Greek symbols, Greek alphabets, in fact. What are Greek alphabets? Obviously, they are alphabets of Greek language. We will be using them as symbols while learning trigonometry. ठीक है? So I am just introducing few of them. So first one is alpha. Second is beta. Third is gamma. Fourth is delta. Fifth is theta. So these are few of them, right? So how are they represented? They are represented like this. Alpha is represented like this. Beta like this. ये gamma है. This is delta and this is theta. So alpha, beta, gamma, delta, theta. These are few of them. I will keep them, I'll use them as symbols in this chapter. ठीक है? Please don't make notes. I'll give you time to write it. So just focus on the slide. If you have any queries, you can always ask. Come back to me. आप हमेशा पूछ सकते हो मेरे से. ठीक है, जब भी मैं पूछूंगा समझ आया या नहीं आया, तो यू ऑलवेज हैव दिस राइट टू से समझ आया कि नहीं आया. ठीक है. और मैं तुमको समझाऊंगा, पहले पूरी कोशिश करूंगा समझाने की. तो ये पहली बात है. दूसरी बात, I'll give you time to make notes. And also we will share the recordings. So don't worry about anything. You will not miss anything. थोड़ा हो सकता है 10-15 मिनट एक्स्ट्रा हो जाए लेक्चर. So we make finish off by 9:45, 9:30 की जगह. So don't worry about it. ठीक है, उतना चलता है. So these are the Greek alphabets. The triangle which we are dealing in today's topic. So this is true for any of the triangles. Yes, Shreya, you want to ask? You have to unmute, beta. Unmute karo.
Sir, why is it necessary to use these alphabets? Why not ABCD?
They are very common, and we will be representing the vertices of the triangles as a capital A, capital B, capital C. Usually these symbols are, these alphabets are used to denote the angles of the triangle. Usually. ठीक है? If you don't want to use it, don't use it. There is no harm in it. ठीक है? वो मिल जाएगा ना. जैसे देखो क्या होता है, वर्टाइसेस को ABC दे दिया, इसके ऑपोजिट वाले साइड को स्मॉल ए, इसके ऑपोजिट वाले साइड को स्मॉल बी, इसके ऑपोजिट वाले साइड को स्मॉल सी. अब इसको क्या लिखोगे? EFG लिखोगे तो मर्ज हो जाएगा ये है ना, दैट्स वाई. So the triangle which we are dealing with is a right angle triangle. Okay. Now if this angle is theta, just pay attention. Huh? If this angle is theta, then the side opposite to this angle is called as perpendicular of the triangle, represented by P. ठीक है. The side which is adjacent to it and perpendicular to perpendicular is called as base. This is the base. Always remember the perpendicular, the other side is base, and obviously this one is hypotenuse H. You all are aware about it. Any doubts in this? Perpendicular में clear है बेटा? All of you clear about this perpendicular thing? So my question to all of you is, if this side is say delta, this angle is say delta, which side will be perpendicular to this delta? If we consider delta to be the angle, which side will be perpendicular for this angle?
CB.
CB, है ना? So this side will be perpendicular. So this you remember. It depends on the angle which we choose. Now, there are these six trigonometric functions. There are these six trigonometric functions which we will be learning today. First one is sine, S-I-N-E. So read it as sine, okay? Pronounce it as sine. In short, we write it as S-I-N. So don't pronounce it as sin, or else you will be committing a sin. So pronounce it as sine only, right? Second one is cosine. In short, it is written as cos. Third is tangent. In short, it is written as tan. Fourth is cosecant. This is written as cosec. There is then secant. This is sec. And the last one is cotangent. This is written as cot. In short, huh? So these are the six different basic functions, six basic functions of trigonometry, which we will discuss today. There are many more. Okay? So today we are taking baby steps towards this topic. Okay? So it will take some time to seep in. So have patience. Okay? So now how this trigonometric functions are used? The question arises, function to hai. How do we use this function? So this function, what this function do is, they operate on the angles of the triangle. They need something to be fed upon, right? So they are fed the angles of the triangle. So these functions, they operate on the angles of the triangle, and we get these functions. Sine theta. Say suppose I want to find what is sine theta. So what is the value of it? How do we find the value of this sine theta? This is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Clear? This is how sine theta is given. Then what is cos theta? How is it given? It's given as base upon hypotenuse. Then comes tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but sine theta upon cos theta. So when you solve it, you get P upon H upon B upon H. Finally, you get it as perpendicular upon base, right? Then comes cosecant, cosec theta. It is 1 upon sine theta. So it is H upon P. Then there is sec theta. It is 1 over cos theta. It is H over B. And the last one is cot theta. This is given as 1 upon tan theta. ये क्या हो गया? Base upon perpendicular. So this is how these functions, the value of these functions when they are operated on the angles of a triangle are given. ठीक है, इसमें किसी को कोई डाउट है तो पूछो. अच्छा, सबसे पहले तो ये इंपॉर्टेंट है, तुम्हारा डाउट कुछ भी हो सकता है, तो तुम उसको उसको वो मत करो, जाने मत दो कि यार ये जेन्युइन है या नहीं है. तुम पूछो, मैं कोशिश करूंगा जवाब देने की. तो प्लीज आस्क इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट्स. अंशल, साची, श्रेया, रविशंकर, सुमित, बीएस जॉय.
So no doubts.
नो डाउट्स.
No doubts.
ये कौन है भाई? ये 23 211 8 1 1 6. चलो. So kids, okay, so you have answered the queries. Sachi. बेटा नाम नंबर नहीं लिखा है आप लोगों ने. प्लीज सेंड मी द कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर ऑल्सो in one single message, huh? Please. Chalo. So if you don't have any queries or any doubts, please note this slide there. Please make notes. Treat this as your first lecture of the foundation program. Okay. So make notes, make proper beautiful notes, clear notes, okay, so that you can refer to it later on. Padhiye, likhiye. And once you are done writing it, please type done in the comment window, all of you. Good. If you are done, just type done in the comment window. Noted.
Good evening, sir.
All of you noted? If you have noted it, please type done in the comment window. प्रिया, हो गया बेटा?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Shreya done. BS Joy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sumit?
Yes, sir.
Ravi Shankar? Pavitra? अंशल,
Yes, sir.
अंशल ने पहले लिख दिया, ठीक है.
Done, sir.
Okay, Pavitra, you are not audible. So please check settings of your mic. Okay. तो जब so we are done with this now. So let's go to the quadrants of the circle. ठीक है. So these are the four quadrants of the circle. क्योंकि angles की बात कर रहे हैं, degrees की बात कर रहे हैं, तो we have to be aware about it, the quadrants, right? So this is the first quadrant. These are the reference angles. This is 0 degrees. This is 90 degrees. This is 180 degrees. This is 270 degrees. And this is 360 degrees, right? So once you complete the circular path, this is how you find it. So first, second, third, and fourth quadrant. Okay. Now, the quadrant between 0 and 90 is the first one. These angles have a special name. These are called as reference angles. They are called as reference angles. This is a reference angle. This is a reference angle. And this is a reference angle. Okay. Now, apart from these reference angles, every quadrant has a standard angle. Every quadrant has 3 standard angles. Okay. So which are these 3 standard angles? This is 30 degrees from here, right? This is 60 degrees. Sorry, not 60. This is 45 degrees. And this is the 60 degree angle. So this angle is 60 degrees. Okay. So these 3 are called the standard angles of first quadrant. क्या बोलते हैं बेटा इसको? We call them as standard angles. Why they are called as standard angles? Because these are the angles around which most of our working will be involved. ठीक है? It will revolve around these angles only. So that's why. Now there is a method by which we can find standard angles for second, third, and fourth quadrant also. So how do we do that? So I'm just giving you a rule, a statement, so that it is easy to remember. Mathematical operation बहुत आसान है उसका, but I am giving you a statement also so that you can formalize it. So to find the standard angles of the second, third, and fourth quadrant, first is add the standard angles of the first quadrant to the smaller reference angle of the respective quadrant. Respective का मतलब क्या हुआ बेटा? सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट का अगर तुम्हें स्टैंडर्ड एंगल निकालना, इफ यू वांट टू फाइंड स्टैंडर्ड एंगल्स ऑफ सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट. Second quadrant has 2 reference angles, 90 and 180. Which one of these is smaller one? Bolo?
90 degrees.
Obviously 90 degrees. So add all the standard angles of first quadrant to 90 degrees. You will get the standard angles of second quadrant. Understood? आप 90 degree में add the standard angles of the first quadrant, you will get the standard angles of second quadrant. Understood? Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
subtract the standard angles of the first quadrant from the larger reference angle of the respective quadrant. ठीक है? Which is the larger respective reference angle of the second quadrant? 180 degrees, right? The larger reference angle of the second quadrant is 180 degrees. So subtract these standard angles of the first quadrant from 180 degrees. You will get this. So I'll do one for you. You have to do the rest of the third and fourth quadrant for me, okay? So 90 plus 30, 90 plus 45, 90 plus 60. This is how much? This is 120 degrees. This is 135 degrees. This is 150 degrees, right? You can also get this by subtracting the standard angles. 180 minus 60, 180 minus 45 degree, 180 minus 30 degrees. बेटा समझ आया आप लोगों को कि नहीं आया सबको?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
These
sir.
are the standard angles of second quadrant. 120, 135, 150. So your exercise for this particular slide is find the standard angles of third and fourth quadrant and write your answers in the comment window. Please do it quickly. आप लोगों को स्टैंडर्ड एंगल्स निकालना है थर्ड और फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट का एंड यू हैव टू राइट इट इन द चैट विंडो. ओके, Anshul, you understood what you have to do?
Yes, sir. It's a little doubt.
Okay, good. Do it. Very good, Sachi. शाबाश बेटा. So I'm getting few answers. Very good. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Note करना है बेटा, हाँ? Notes. Please make notes. Very good, Shreya. Very good, Pavitra. Very good. So, come on, guys. बच्चों, फटाफट answer. Sumit, BS Joy, Anshul. Very good. Very good, BS Joy. Very good, Anshul. Shabash. Very good. So most all of you got it correct. So I'll just write those quickly. I will write it quickly. So it's 180 plus 30, 180 plus 45, 180 plus 60. This is 210. This is 225. This is 240 degrees. This is 270 minus 60. This is 270 minus 45. This is 270 minus 30. ठीक है? This is the last one. It's 270 minus, sorry, plus 30. 270 plus 45. 270 plus 60. This is 300. This is 315. This is 330 degrees. This is 360 minus 60. 360 minus 45. And 360 minus 30. I hope all of you understood this. In fact, all of you have understood it, I know, because you got the answers correct.
Yes,
ठीक है?
sir.
Good. So let's move ahead to the next properties of the quadrant. So this is 0 degrees. This is 0, 90, 180, 270, and 360 degrees. Now remember these words: all, sine, tan, and cos. Now what does it mean? चलो आ जाओ. So always remember, trigonometric values of all the angles in the first quadrant. Trigonometric values of all the angles in the first quadrant is positive. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ बेटा? Sine of all the angles between 0 and 90, cos of all the angles between 0 and 90, tan of all the angles between 0 and 90. मैं भी sin tan cos की बात कर रहा हूं, ठीक है? Is positive. So sine 45 degrees, sine 60 degrees, sine 30 degrees, sine 15, sine 18, sine 19, sine 36, all these are positive. Understood? समझ आया बेटा सबको ये statement? Yes or no?
यस सर.
है ना? अच्छा, नहीं समझ में आया तो बोलना नहीं आया समझ में. All of you understood or not? Shriya, BS Joy, Sumit, Sachi, Pavitra.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, sir.
For second quadrant, sine of all the angles in the second quadrant is positive. ठीक है? या इसको लिख लो ओनली साइन. मतलब यहां कॉस और टैन नेगेटिव होगा. ठीक है? मैं सिर्फ साइन कॉस टैन की बात क्यों कर रहा हूं? बिकॉज रेस्ट ऑफ देम आर इनवर्स ऑफ दीज थ्री, right? So that's why we are discussing only this. So here cos of 120 will be positive, but sine of 120 will be, sorry, cos of 120 will be negative, but sine of 120 will be positive. Tan of 150 will be positive or negative? All of you? Tan 120 will be
Negative.
positive or negative? हेलो हेलो हेलो. अरे मेरे प्यारे
Negative.
बच्चों,
Yes, sir.
बोलो ना. हाँ, नेगेटिव होगा ना. शाबाश. So in the third quadrant, only tan of all the angles is positive in the third quadrant. ठीक है? That means ब्रैकेट में लिख देता हूं Sine and cos of all the angles in it are negative. Right? Then comes the last one. Then comes the last one. यहाँ पे क्या है? This is the fourth one. Only cos of all the angles is positive in the fourth quadrant. ठीक है? That means cos of 330 degree will be positive or negative? It will be positive, right? बेटा समझ आया नहीं आया सबको? हाँ ना आया? हाँ ना बोलना है सबको?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. ये एक ही बच्चा पढ़ रहा है क्या मेरी क्लास में? आप सब हो
Yes,
ना?
sir.
बोलो फिर हाँ. हाँ, शाबाश. वेरी गुड. तो नाउ यू हैव अ स्मॉल एक्सरसाइज फॉर दिस स्लाइड. देखो क्या है. तो आई एम गिविंग यू 6 trigonometric values. So sine of 45 degrees. You just have to mention whether it is positive or negative. Tan of 160 degrees. Third is cos of 240 degrees. Fourth is sine of 330 degrees. Fifth is cos of 170 degrees. And sixth is tan of 315 degrees. Just mention whether these are positive or negative in the same sequence and type your answers in the chat window. चलिए. Note the slide. First of all, answer कर दो and then you copy the slide. Okay, make notes. ठीक है? करिए. Yes, Shreya.
Sir, what does trigonometric values refer to?
See, we are taking the ratios of the sides. Yes or no?
Yes,
When we
sir.
are finding sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, we are taking the ratio of the sides of the triangle. Sides का यूनिट क्या होता है बेटा? मीटर्स में होता है. ऐसा यूनिट. तो अगर रेशियो हम सेम फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी का ले रहे हैं तो यूनिट का कोई मतलब ही नहीं है, कैंसिल हो जाएगी यूनिट. सो यू विल गेट अ वैल्यू. यस और नो? So that is the trigonometric value. When some trigonometric function operates on an angle of a triangle, we get a value. We get a constant value. Those are the trigonometric values. तो जैसे फर्स्ट वाले में वैल्यूज पॉजिटिव रहेंगी सारी. सेकंड में सिर्फ साइन पॉजिटिव रहेगा, कॉज और टैन नेगेटिव रहेगा. थर्ड में यू विल गेट साइन एंड कॉज नेगेटिव बट टैन विल बी पॉजिटिव. एंड फोर्थ में इट विल बी only cos which is positive, rest of them will be negative. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
You'll get more clarity on it when we will draw the trigonometric table. So अभी के लिए इतना लिखो, फिर इसको respond करो, then we will move ahead. ठीक है? I'm getting some interesting answers here. Very good, very good. Shabash. So this is positive, negative. Good. Very good, Pavitra. Very good. Pavitra, you are doing it for the first time?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Who is this 23211A116? I'll just text him. Very good, BS Joy. All of you, you can take your time. Don't rush. ठीक है? Take your time, but do it. Try to get all of them correct, okay? Okay, Shrestha, I will rename you, okay? Because I was not able to. हाँ, this is Shrestha. ठीक है? So now, very good, Sachi. Very good.
सर एक और बार समझा दो, मुझे समझ नहीं आया, मेरा ऑडियो डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था कंप्यूटर से।
क्या सिखाऊं?
सर ये एक और बार समझा दो, मेरा ऑडियो डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था कंप्यूटर से।
अच्छा, कहाँ तक समझा था तुमने, ये तो बताओ। तुमको कहाँ तक समझ आया था? ओके, थैंक यू श्रेष्ठा। चलो, सो श्रेया, any answers? Yeah, good. Sine 45 is positive, rest are negative. Very good. All of you, you have got these answers correct. So, सुमित, तुमको मेरी आवाज आ रही है अभी? इसका ऑडियो का चैलेंज है। यू तुम ना ये रेफर कर लेना बेटा, मैं तुमको ये भेजूंगा अभी थोड़ी देर में रिकॉर्डिंग। ठीक है, तुम्हारी आवाज नहीं आ रही मुझे भी। सो दिस इज द स्लाइड फॉर दिस। ठीक है, तो नाउ ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दीज वैल्यूज।
सर ये रिकॉर्डिंग आप भेजोगे?
हाँ, भेजूंगा ना बेटा, तुमने नंबर शेयर किया है ना? ठीक है।
सर
साइन ऑफ all the angles lies between these values -1 and 1. Cos of all the angles lies between -1 and 1. इतना ही अभी के लिए, इतना ही पढ़ना है बस। ठीक है, क्यों? बिकॉज दीज आर द साइड्स ऑफ द ट्राइंगल। ठीक है, दीज आर द साइड्स ऑफ द ट्राइंगल। तो ट्राइंगल के साइड्स का रेशियो होता है ना, तो इट कैन नॉट एक्सीड 1। अंडरस्टूड? हाइपोटेन्यूज हमेशा नीचे आता है साइन कॉस टैन में, तो साइन और कॉस में, सॉरी टैन में तो हाइपोटेन्यूज आता ही नहीं है, तो इसलिए इट इज ऑलवेज लेस देन 1। वाई नेगेटिव? वाई नेगेटिव? बिकॉज वी आर डीलिंग विद द नेगेटिव क्वाड्रेंट्स ऑल्सो। ठीक है, तो जस्ट मेक अ नोट ऑफ इट। द वैल्यू ऑफ साइन एंड कॉस लाइज इन बिटवीन -1 and 1। सुमित, आवाज आ रही बेटा अभी?
यस सर।
चलो ठीक, गुड। अब प्लीज रिमेंबर दीज टू ट्राइंगल्स, मेमोराइज देम। ठीक है, ये एंगल्स और ये डेटा इसका मेमोराइज कर लो। ये दो ट्राइंगल्स बना रहा हूं मैं, your life will be sorted in trigonometry. अगर ये तुमको याद हो गया, trigonometric table की सारी values याद हो जाएंगी. ठीक है. So this is 45 degrees. This is 45 degrees. And this is 90. This is 90. This is 30 degrees. This is 60 degrees. And of course, this is 90 degrees, right? The sides are 1, 1, and obviously this side will be √2. यहाँ पे the side opposite to 30 is 1. The hypotenuse is 2. अगर ये दो याद है तो this will be √3. Simple है to calculate these. Yes or no? You have to memorize it. Why memorize it? Because you have to memorize the values of the table. तो उससे अच्छा ये याद रख लो, तो it will be easier for you to write the table, trigonometric table. Okay? So please make a note of these two triangles and then I'll write the table for you. Please be a little quick. Okay. I hope all of you are done with this. Triangles. Drawn the triangles. BS Joy, Shreya, Sumit, Pavitra, Shrestha, Ravi Shankar, Anshal, Sachi.
Completed, sir.
Noted. Very good.
Yes, sir.
So please draw the table with me. ठीक है. I'll do it quickly. Try to save some time. So this is for functions. This is 0 degrees, 30, 45, 60, 90, 180, ठीक है, 270 and 360. ये यहाँ पे ठीक. This is all about functions. This is 0, 30, 45, 60, 90, 180, 270 and 360 degrees. Now sine. Sine is always, sine theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, right? Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. Tan theta is perpendicular upon base. Cosec is 1 upon sine. Cosec theta is 1 upon sine theta. Sec theta is 1 upon cos theta. And cot theta is nothing but 1 upon tan theta. So your entire focus should be on the first two rows of the table. Focus completely on the first two rows of the table. Because if you get it correct, rest will follow. ठीक है? तो आइए देखते हैं. So I am writing the first two rows quickly. Please pay attention how I am writing it. Sine of 0. There will not be any perpendicular, right? So sine of 0 is 0. Sine of 30 degree. Go back to this triangle. Sine 30 क्या होगा बेटा? Perpendicular is 1. Hypotenuse is 2, right? So sine of 30 degrees is 1 over 2. So this is how your triangle will come to use. This is 1 by √2. This is √3 by 2. Sine 60 is √3 by 2. Sine 90 1. Sine 180 0. Sine 270 minus 1. Sine 360 0. What about cos? Cos 0 is 1. Cos 30 is √3 by 2. This is 1 over √2. this is 1 by 2, cos 90 is 0, cos 180 is -1, cos 270 0, cos 360 is 1. बाकी सब क्या करना है, आसान काम है. tan क्या होता है, the ratio of these two, 0/1 is 0, this is 1 over root 3, this is 1, this is root 3, this is not defined. When in a fraction there is a denominator in the fraction, the denominator is 0 in the fraction, then that fraction becomes not defined. This is 0, this is not defined, this is 0. Then comes cosec. Cosec is 1 upon sine. So again, this is not defined. This is 2, this is root 2, this is 2 over root 3. This is 1, this is not defined. This is -1, this is not defined. Then comes sec. ठीक है, sec क्या होगा बेटा, sec is 1 upon cos. So this is 1, this is 2 over root 3, this is root 2, this is 2, this is not defined, this is -1, not defined, and 1 again. The last one, cot. Cot 0 is 1 upon tan, so it is not defined. This is root 3, this is 1, this is 1 over root 3, this is 0, this is not defined. यहाँ पे क्या था, tan, this is 0, huh? This is 0, this is not defined. ठीक है, हेडिंग दे दो इसको, दिस इज ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक टेबल. ठीक है, if any one of you is having any problem in understanding this or in trying to memorize, you have to memorize it. पर मेमोराइज करने के लिए सबसे अच्छा तरीका है वो ट्राइंगल याद रख लो, यू विल बी एट पीस. ठीक है, दिक्कत नहीं होगी कोई तुमको. समझ आया बेटा सबको?
यस सर.
यस श्रेया, पूछो बेटा.
Sir, I did not get how are we getting the values here?
अच्छा, देखो इधर, you had this triangles, right? तो रेशियो ये 1 1, these are the smallest positive integers for a triangle, yes or no? 1 1. So hypotenuse will be root 2, yes or no? So what is sine theta? Sine theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, yes or no?
Yes,
So if
sir.
I want to find what is sine 45 degrees here, तो 45 के opposite वाला side जो है, this is the perpendicular for this triangle, yes or no? For this angle. So what is that? 1. Hypotenuse क्या है बेटा? root 2. आया sin 45 1 by root 2. ऐसे ही
Yes.
देखो sin 60 को देखते हैं. ठीक है, sin 60 for 60 degrees, this is the side which is perpendicular to it, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this is root 3. What is hypotenuse? 2. Cos 30 degrees लिख लो, या cos 30 degrees. Side which is adjacent to 30 is this side, yes or no? So that is root 3 again, divided by 2, the hypotenuse. आया समझ में?
Yes, sir.
तो ऐसे वैल्यूज निकालना है, इसीलिए ये ट्रायंगल सिखाया था. ये ट्रायंगल ए है, ये बी है. इसको याद रखोगे आप लोग तो यू विल बी ऑलवेज बी एबल टू राइट दिस करेक्टली, एंड यू नीड नॉट हैव टू. ये याद करना डिफिकल्ट है, दो यू विल बिकम प्रो इन 1 ईयर, वो कोई इशू नहीं है. तुम 11th में तुमको सब याद हो जाएगा, 10th में सॉरी. पर ये जो है ये तुमको 2 मिनट लगेगा याद करने में, ये दो ट्रायंगल. देन इफ यू नो दैट how you write these angles, if you know this, it's easy peasy for filling this table. Understood or not? तो इसलिए ये याद रखना जरूरी है. ठीक है, कॉपी करो टेबल को जल्दी से.
सर डन.
Done? Those of you who are done, please type done in the comment window, all of you. Anshul, you are understanding or not? You understood everything?
Yeah, sir, I understood like part of
You're part of it, not completely.
like almost fully completely. Like I understood like how one thing relates to another.
Okay, good. If you have any queries, please ask.
Okay, sir.
Hmm?
Okay, sir.
Good. So once you have noted it, all of you, please type done in the comment window. Beta. Chalo. So all of you have noted it. So now comes, can you see which are the angles involved here? All of you? Can you see which are the angles involved? Only the standard angles of first quadrant and the reference angles. So
Yes, sir.
we have not yet learned what are the trigonometric values of the standard angles of second, third and fourth quadrant. है कि नहीं? वो नहीं पढ़ा ना? So we will learn it now how to find those values. Okay. So I'm just writing it. I'm writing the rules and then I'll explain you the rules. Okay. So to find the trigonometric values of the standard angles. See, this is the thing which you will learn in 11th standard. But see, it is very easy. Okay. So to find the trigonometric values of the standard angles of the second, third and fourth quadrants. Okay, follow these steps. First, step क्या है? Write the angles. सब explain करूंगा बेटा, चिंता मत करो, ठीक है? Write the angles as the sum, इसमें भी as the sum of the standard angle of the first quadrant and the smaller reference angle of the respective quadrant. The way you have found it, just उसको reverse करना है, ठीक है? और क्या कर सकते हैं? Write the angle as the difference between the larger reference angle and the larger reference angle of the respective quadrant and the standard angle of the first quadrant. ठीक है? ये लिखना है हमको सबसे पहले. Second, if the reference angle is an odd multiple of 90 degrees, then the sine of the angle, ये आप नोट कर लो अभी. I'll explain every rule to you. We'll do the entire exercise based on these rules. So don't worry about it. Just note it. ठीक है? If the reference angle is an odd multiple of 90 degrees, then the sine of the angle, then sine of the angle converts to cos of the standard angle and vice versa. मतलब साइन कॉस में कन्वर्ट हो रहा है तो कॉस साइन में कन्वर्ट होगा. वाइस वर्सा की जगह पूरा ही लिख देता हूं इसका. एंड कॉस ऑफ द एंगल कन्वर्ट्स टू साइन ऑफ द स्टैंडर्ड एंगल. Third rule is, if the reference angle is an even multiple of 90 degrees, then sine of the angle converts to sine of the standard angle. And cos of the angle converts to the cos of the standard angle. ठीक है? देखो ये स्टेटमेंट में थोड़ा भारी सा लगता है, पर ये बहुत आसान है. आप लोग जब इसको नोट कर चुके हो तो जस्ट टेल मी यू हैव नोटेड इट. ठीक है? डन. Once you are done, just type done. Okay? Please note it with all your eyes open. ठीक है? Don't commit any mistake while writing it, because these are the rules which you will refer to later on also. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसलिए इसको ध्यान से पढ़ो. पढ़ोगे तो सब समझ में आएगा. ठीक है? थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट, थोड़ा सा वो लगता है कि कॉम्प्रिहेंड करने में थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा, बट इट विल बी इजी. कुछ दिक्कत नहीं है इसमें. चलो, तो सम ऑफ यू हैव, I think 4-5 of you have noted it. So I'll just start explaining it to you. जो नहीं लिखा है जिन लोगों ने, don't worry. You can keep on writing, or you just pay attention. I'll give you time to write also. पहले तो देखो, सुनो ध्यान से इधर सब लोग. Sine of 120 degree. यहाँ पे I have written multiple times the angle. देखो, take this phrase. ये दो वर्ड्स एक साथ लिखा है मैंने। ये द एंगल कौन सा है? Which is this angle which we are talking about? So the angle which we are talking about is this angle. Okay, this is the angle. क्योंकि सब कुछ इसी का करना है हमको. Please pay attention, all of you. Now, the first step is write the angle as the sum of the standard angle of the first quadrant. The sum of the standard angle of the first quadrant and the smaller reference angle of the respective quadrant. So this angle belongs to which quadrant? Any one of you who can answer it, please. With this angle belongs to which quadrant? चलो सब लोग बताएंगे, जो भी बताना चाहे फटाफट. Switch on your mic and speak. Second quadrant. Very good.
Second.
So second quadrant have which two reference angles, Shreya?
Sir, 90 and 180.
180. So which one of these is a smaller one?
90.
90. So I will write this 120 degrees as sine 90 plus 30 degrees. All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Or I will write this 120 degree as 180 minus 60. सुमित बेटा सुनना, समझ पहले. मैं तेरे को
Yes,
टाइम
sir.
दूंगा लिखने का, समझ? हाँ,
सर मैं सुन भी रहा हूँ लिखने के साथ.
नहीं तुम सुनो पहले, समझो ना. वो दो में बढ़ जाता है. ध्यान दे, इंपॉर्टेंट है ये. मैं तेरे को टाइम दूंगा लिखने का, चिंता मत कर. ठीक है. साइन 120 साइन 90 प्लस 30 साइन 180 माइनस 60 लिख सकते हैं ऐसा. सब कोई हाँ या ना बोलेंगे भाई. सो दीज टू रूल्स डन. ठीक है. अब देखो रेफरेंस एंगल्स कौन कौन से हैं? 90, 180, 270, 360. 90 is what? 90 into 1. 180 is what? 90 into 2. 270 is 90 into 3. And 360 is 90 into 4. So these two are odd multiples of 90. Yes or no?
Yes.
And these two are even multiples of 90. Right? Clear? सब कोई हाँ या ना बोलेंगे भाई. ये इवन मल्टीपल्स और ये ऑड मल्टीपल्स ऑफ 90. क्लियर है सब कोई हाँ या ना? फटाफट. यस और नो? सो नाउ कम्स द सेकेंड रूल.
Yes, sir.
क्या बोलता है ये? चलो सुमित एक्सप्लेन द सेकेंड रूल. आओ लेट्स डिस्कस इट.
सर अगर रेफरेंस एंगल एक ऑड मल्टीपल है 90 डिग्रीज का, तो जो साइन जो होगा एंगल वो कॉस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा स्टैंडर्ड एंगल का, और जो कॉस
शाबाश शाबाश. तो अभी के लिए इसी पे चलते हैं. ठीक है, एक सेकेंड मुझे देना बस. हाँ, तो सुमित यहां पे 90 डिग्रीज ऑड मल्टीपल. यस और नो?
यस सर.
सो व्हेन दिस इज ऑड मल्टीपल तो साइन कन्वर्ट्स टू किसमें कन्वर्ट होता है बेटा? कॉज में.
कॉस
किसका कॉज? ये स्टैंडर्ड एंगल का
30.
कॉज ऑफ द स्टैंडर्ड एंगल. तो ये स्टैंडर्ड एंगल है, ये रेफरेंस एंगल है, और वो द एंगल है. समझ आया सबको? हाँ ना बोलेंगे भाई सब लोग, ऑल ऑफ यू.
Yes, sir.
अंशल यू
Yes,
अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shrestha, Sachi, Pavitra.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, good. So this was standard angle, reference angle, the angle. So this converts to cos of the standard angle. Standard angle is 30 degrees. So now go to the table and look for what is cos 30 degrees. Cos 30 degrees root 3 by 2. So the value of this angle sin 120 degree becomes root 3 by 2. Clear है ये सबको? हाँ ना बोलना है सबको?
यस सर.
Now I'll ask
sir.
Pavitra, can you switch on your mic
Yes, sir.
and if possible your video also, if your
Okay, sir.
internet permits.
Yes.
Okay. So can you explain the third one, Pavitra, to all of us? Can you help me with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So,
Please go ahead.
yeah. So they say that the reference angle is an even multiple of 90 degrees. Then the sine of the angle converts to the sine of the standard angle, and the cos of the angle converts to the cos of the standard angle.
So in this case, this is the reference angle. This is the standard angle, right?
Yes.
So now sine will convert to sine of the
Cos.
angle. This is the angle, right? 120 degrees.
Yeah.
Sine of the angle converts to sine of the,
Standard angle.
so that is 60 degrees, right?
Yes.
So what is sine 60? Go back to the table. Look for sine 60. It's root 3 by 2. So you get it as root 3 by 2. Understood? So
Yes.
from both the methods, you got the same answer, root 3 by 2. All of you, understood or not? Hello, hello, hello. Kids, please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now we will solve one more example. We will do one more example. And then I will write the fourth rule. ठीक है? एक एग्जाम्पल और करते हैं जल्दी से. All of you. लिखने में मत ध्यान लगाओ. मेरे साथ इसको करो सॉल्व. ठीक है? We can write cos 150 as cos 90 plus 60. Or I can write this as cos 180 minus 30. Yes or no? Quickly.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this is odd multiple. So cos converts to sine of the angle, and this converts to cos of the standard angle, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell me 150 lies in which quadrant? All of you.
Second quadrant.
Second quadrant में cos negative होता है, positive होता है बेटा?
Negative.
Negative होता है ना? So put a negative sign in front of these values. So what you get here is, sin 60 degree होता है root 3 by 2. तो ये हो जाएगा minus root 3 by 2. cos 30 degree होता है root 3 by 2. ये हो जाएगा minus root 3 by 2. समझ आया? Y minus sign.
Yes, sir.
So here is the fourth rule for you now. The fourth rule is, it's actually not a rule. It's an instruction. Place appropriate sign in front of the values obtained to with respect to the angles, with respect to the quadrants in which the angles lie. Okay? I hope you got these correct. Okay, now you note it, and then we will do some one or two more examples, and then we can move ahead with the today's session. समझ आया ना बेटा सबको? साची, पवित्रा, श्रेष्ठा, सुमित,
Yes, sir.
Shreya, BS Joy. Good. So please note it quickly, but carefully, हाँ? अच्छा ये नोट तो कर ही चुके थे तुम, ये एग्जाम्पल नोट करो जल्दी से. We'll solve few more examples, one or two examples, and then we are done for the day. बेटा समझ नहीं आए ना तो पूछ लेना, ठीक है? प्लीज आस्क इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट्स, डोंट कैरी फॉरवर्ड दोज डाउट्स, डोंट गो बैक टू योर प्लेसेस विथ द डाउट्स इन योर माइंड, or else this entire exercise will be in vain. ठीक है? This is very very important, all of you. If you have noted it, please type done. We'll do some more examples quickly. Please type done if you have noted it. Please type done quickly. Okay. So most of you are done with it. So let's do some more examples. I'll do one more, then you will do one. चलो ये कौन करके देगा? अच्छा तो सब लोग करेंगे, आओ. Let's write sine of, नहीं साइन नहीं लिखते इस बार, cos लिखते हैं. Cos of 330 degrees. नहीं, एक काम और करते हैं, रुको, चलो tan करवाता हूँ. tan of 225 degrees. आ जाओ जरा जल्दी से. How will you write tan? It's sine 225 degrees upon cos 225 degrees. Yes or no? All of you. अरे हाँ ना बोलना है, जल्दी, इधर 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 इधर.
Yes.
All of you. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So sine 225, you can write sine 225 as, let's write it as 270 minus 45. So this becomes an odd multiple. और cos को लिख लेते हैं even multiple. So it is 180 plus 45. Yes or no? All of you. Please pay
Yes,
attention.
sir.
यहाँ देखो, यहाँ देखो. अगला वाला आप करोगे तो साइन, चलो मेरा क्वेश्चन को कौन जवाब देगा? प्रिया विल टेल. प्रिया, दिस इज विच मल्टीपल, इवन और ऑड?
Odd.
Odd. So sine converts to
Cos.
cos. So cos 45 degrees. So shall I put a positive sign or negative sign here?
Negative.
Negative, because this is in the third quadrant. Very good. So now Sachi. Sachi, your turn. Hello, hello, Sachi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is even or odd?
It's even.
Even multiple, right? So cos converts to, cos
Sine.
of the angle converts to,
Sine.
नहीं, cos ही ना बेटा. If the even multiple is there, then cos remains cos, sine remains sine, but it is cos of the standard angle, right?
Okay, sir.
ठीक है? तो
Okay.
तुमको समझ नहीं आ रहा है क्या? चैलेंज है बेटा कुछ?
सर एक्चुअली इस पार्ट में थोड़ा सा डाउट था.
तुम इतनी देर से क्यों वेट कर रही हो फिर?
सर आई वाज ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड कि थोड़ा
नहीं
समझ आए.
नहीं, देखो क्या है ना बेटा, तुम लोग अभी छोटे बच्चे हो, ठीक है? 8th 9th में हो ना तुम अभी?
नहीं सर, आई एम इन 7th, आई एम जस्ट अबाउट टू गो इन 8th.
अब बताओ, तुम 7th में हो, तुम बिल्कुल, तुमको वेट नहीं करना है, ठीक है? अच्छा ये
Yes,
तुमको, तुम एक बात बताओ, ये तुमको समझ में आया या नहीं आया? 270 ऑड मल्टीपल है.
यस सर, इतना है.
ऑड मल्टीपल में क्या होता है, जब साइन होता है ना, तो साइन कन्वर्ट्स टू कॉस.
ओके
ऑड,
सर.
ठीक है? ये रूल फॉलो करो. सेकेंड वाला रूल, इफ द रेफरेंस एंगल इज एन ऑड मल्टीपल ऑफ 90, देन साइन ऑफ द एंगल कन्वर्ट्स टू कॉस ऑफ द स्टैंडर्ड एंगल. ठीक है? तो साइन ऑफ द एंगल, ये वाला एंगल, कन्वर्ट्स टू, सॉरी, साइन ऑफ द एंगल, दिस एंगल, राइट, कन्वर्ट्स टू कॉस ऑफ द स्टैंडर्ड एंगल. ये स्टैंडर्ड एंगल है तो कॉस में कन्वर्ट हो गया. यहां तक समझ आया बेटा?
यस सर.
अब ये एंगल 225 कौन से क्वाड्रेंट में लाई करता है साची?
थर्ड.
थर्ड में. थर्ड में साइन पॉजिटिव है कि नेगेटिव है?
नेगेटिव.
तो नेगेटिव लिखा मैंने, देखो यहाँ. ठीक.
यस सर.
अब इसको देखो, ये 180 है. 180 इवन मल्टीपल है, ऑड मल्टीपल है?
इवन.
इवन. तो जब भी इवन मल्टीपल होगा तो फंक्शन सेम रहेगा, वो चेंज नहीं होता है.
ओके
ठीक.
सर.
किसका हो जाएगा? स्टैंडर्ड एंगल का, तो cos 45। नाउ ये 225 कौन से क्वाड्रेंट में लाई करता है सांची?
Third.
तो cos थर्ड एंगल में क्वाड्रेंट में पॉजिटिव होता है नेगेटिव होता है?
Positive होता है. Positive.
नहीं, cos थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में नेगेटिव होता है। ऑल साइन tan cos, तो साइन एंड cos ऑफ ऑल द एंगल्स इन इट आर नेगेटिव। क्लियर?
Okay, sir. Actually,
वो याद हो जाएगा, उसमें चिंता मत करो, उससे दिक्कत नहीं है मुझे, पर ये कन्वर्जन में दिक्कत है। तो ये नेगेटिव नेगेटिव, ठीक है। सो नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस, ये ऐसे ही कैंसिल कर दो, 1 आएगा नहीं आएगा ये?
yes, sir.
तो इसका आंसर 1 है। आई होप ऑल ऑफ यू अंडरस्टूड इट। BS Joy, you understood or not? The youngest of the lot has understood. सांची समझ आया कि नहीं बेटा?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now I understand.
वेरी गुड। सो श्रेष्ठा, सांची, श्रेया, पवित्रा, कहाँ चला गया हमारा सुमित? सुमित
यस सर।
समझ आया बेटा?
यस सर।
शाबाश। चलो, तो अब आप लोग के लिए होमवर्क, अगर समझ आया है तो ठीक है, नोट करिए कॉपी में, होमवर्क फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू। write the trigonometric values of all the standard angles of second, third and fourth quadrant, ठीक है। and you have to send this homework to me by tomorrow evening at this number 9574375555। ये मेरा नंबर है। I will check your homework only if you send it to me by tomorrow 10 p.m. before 10 p.m. 24 घंटे हैं तुम्हारे पास। ये it will take you hardly 15 to 20 minutes to do all this, ठीक है। You will get the recording of this session by tomorrow afternoon at your parents' number which you have given to us, if there is WhatsApp in it. My team will give your parents a call for the respective feedback. तो मैं बता दूंगा उनको जो भी रहेगा। तो please note this homework and a quick feedback from all of you. Noted the homework? लिख लिया बेटा सबने?
Yes.
शाबाश। चलो, तो सबको, let's put all of us on the gallery mode. चलो, so let's start with Shreya. Shreya, how was your session?
Sir, it was interesting and engaging.
Engaging था, interesting था. You are doing it for the first time, learning it for the first time.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. And you understood how much part of it on a scale of 1 to 9, 1 to 10?
9.5.
9.5. Very good, very good. ठीक है. So all the best for your homework. ठीक है. Please do it since you have understood it. BS Joy, what's your feedback? Can you put some light on your face? We are unable to see your face. You can turn it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good. Yeah.
Okay. It was actually a bit of interesting. It's good.
Okay.
I
And
give a
you are in
rating
which
of
standard?
9th, sir.
9. Okay. Wow. So this you're doing it for the you're learning it for the first time, right?
No, sir. 3rd time.
Third time. You have
Yeah.
already attended these sessions?
No, sir. It was
You have learned it
taught
somewhere
in
else?
my school.
Oh, wow. Very good. But second, third, and fourth quadrant, have you learned it there?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. Chalo, that's great. Yes, Sumit.
यस सर, इट वाज वेरी
दिखाई दो
इंटरेस्टिंग
भाई, दिखना पड़ेगा ना, ऐसे कैसे? हाँ,
इट वाज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग सेशन सर। कुछ नई चीज सीखने को मिली 10th क्लास की, जो आगे चल के काम आएगी 10th में। बेसिक्स क्लियर कर दिया आपने।
चलो, शाबाश. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much. Pavitra, how was it?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Pretty good. You're from which city, Pavitra?
Sir, I'm from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu.
Coimbatore, and in which standard you are?
7th.
7th.
Yeah.
And you understood everything in today's session?
Yeah.
Wow. So please do the homework then.
Yes,
ठीक
sir.
है? हाँ. साची,
Yes, sir.
कैमरा कैमरा कैसे पता चलेगा साची बता रही है? हाँ, हाउ वाज योर सेशन साची?
Sir, it was nice. It was something new for me because I'm doing this for the first time, but I had fun.
You learned it,
It's
right?
interesting.
You understood whatever was taught.
Yes,
On a
sir.
scale
Yes,
of 1 to 10, what is your rating?
sir. I would rate it bit like 9.5 only. 9.5.
9.5 ठीक है, चलो, शाबाश. So thank you so much, kids. It was nice talking to all of you. Thank you for your precious time. ठीक है, don't waste it. It's very precious. ठीक है. And my best wishes to all of you for all your future endeavors, whatever you take. ठीक. See, a big kudos to all of you because you have dared to take this first step forward. To start early will always give you an advantage. Whenever you start early, it is always an advantage for you. Last year, some six students of 7th standard, they joined my program. ठीक है. I was very skeptical about it that they will not get through it. They will run away. But they persevered. They took that grind and they were through this 1 year program, right? Now they are in my 11th standard regular batch. They are competing with my 11th standard and they are doing far better than my 11th standard kids. So that is how you don't condition your mind कि हम 7th standard में है तो we are restricting ourselves by moving ahead in learning, right? You don't know your potential of learning, so just go with the flow. Try learning new things. Don't refrain from learning because you are in certain grade or you are not up to that age level. हाँ, हर चीज नहीं सीख सकते, वो ठीक है. Where there is physical effort required, probably you might not be able to do, but it's all about brain, right? So learning is what academics is what you can always start learning at any point in time without taking any kind of pressure. आज कोई प्रेशर नहीं था ना सीखने में कि कल परीक्षा लिखने, ऐसा तो नहीं था ना. Tomorrow you have to write an exam, ऐसा तो कुछ भी नहीं था. But you learned it nicely, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this is how you should learn. Anytime, whenever you are learning new things, go ahead, take them head on and learn. सीखने में कोई बुराई नहीं है. Worst case scenario, what will happen? You will not able to understand. इससे ज्यादा कुछ होगा क्या? You may take 2 or 3 more chances to understand it. That's it. ठीक है. So my best wishes to all of you for whatever future endeavors you take. ठीक है. Do well, be happy, और enjoy the new year. ठीक है. Bye. Good night. Take care, kids.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.